Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays West of Loathing, episode 4, I think. I believe. Oh yeah, we still have not gone to the Dave Yard, and that's like the first bone place you're supposed to go. Let's get it. No event? Okay. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. If we dig him up, we get, oh, yeah, boots but no pants. How about that? Brown boots. Oh, we didn't have any boots equipped. Hey, +1 maximum AP is great, so these remains look pretty restless. We'll put them down for good. Okay, so what is this now? Bull Stomp deals 3 damage to all opponents. Well, that's a terrible amount of damage to all opponents, if you ask me. Pretty terrible amount of damage. I think we need to upgrade that punch that I just did. Because, you know, disabling an enemy is only good if you can stack up damage while they're disabled. Oh, this costs 2 AP. And we have 5. That's pretty good. I just want to do this and, like, see what it looks like. Because I know, yeah, you can finish him off. Yeah, I shouldn't pass up areas that I think might not be that useful, because you never know where you're going to get Gary Spore stuff. And this could very well be one of those places, even though it's not really goblin related. Damn, my pistol attack is better because of that +10 ranged I did. 1 to 3? Yeah, Gary, you're awful. You're so bad. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a fella from, like, 40 angry bears. I've never heard anything more true. I'm gonna beat the dickens out of these bones, if you don't mind. Get one shot. Literally one shot. Ho 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 ho! Pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change. I got a skull with an odd tag on it. If we examine it, the tag on this skull has a serial number and says it was borrowed from the submission catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Jeez, this thing is really late. The back of the tag has the catacombs address on it. Discovered a new map location, Old Mission. Good. We need that location. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. The truth was out there, it killed him. Yeah, we keep going through here. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons? Let's open a whole bunch. This will be another, grind area. I could stomp them all for 3. I only need, like, 9 attempts to do that. And it would totally destroy. 1 to 2 damage with each blow. Gary, you're the absolute worst. I hope you die. As long as you just take all my aggro, like, at least you could be useful that way. Alright, but this is good for farming XP. We got 30 XP for that. We can just keep doing it. Although the numbers do go up, and, like, their strength goes up a little bit, too. So with 130 XP, I need to buff one of these things. Could deal 6 damage to every foe with a higher Bull Stomp. I do kind of want that. And then it would be 9 with 150. That was not worth doing. I mean, it would be, like... No, because it's deal 9, and it's not affected by... I don't think it's affected by beef up. Or it's not affected by my muscle stat. Tough customer +7. Oh yeah, let's do that. Now we have 20 XP, we can just level up muscle again. Let's fight him again. Okay, so if I beef up, does that make the stomp do more damage? No. Fantastic. It doesn't make Haymaker do more damage either. What an absolute waste of my time. That's right. That's right, you keep attacking Gary. Don't attack me, man. I am not your biggest problem. Gary's your biggest problem, because he's a goblin and you're supposed to, like, hate them or something. I don't really know what the relationship between human and goblin is. They, like, kinda coexist, but also they kinda view each other as, like, things, like monsters. So, you know, it's not particularly... I'm gonna do it one more time. You know, if I was playing off camera, I would do this like 10 times, but I'm not gonna do that. Because I know that people have places to be. And they ain't trying to watch that. Maybe I'll grind a bit off camera afterwards. But it seems like Gary's the only side character that can't grind his way up to high levels early on. Because if we had the Doctor, we could have the Doctor doing this, she would level up like nobody's business. You'd get her like all the way up, and then eventually she's doing killer damage for this early in the game. So we have 60 XP. I would like... I don't know what pain tolerance does. It's never been explained to me. Can increase glamour, or... which would only increase... yeah, it wouldn't increase liver capacity yet, and this wouldn't increase spleen capacity yet. I don't think first aid's necessary. I've, like, never had to heal ever in my entire... because either you're too outmatched for it to matter, or you're destroying them. So it's not that necessary. Anything else? Anything else? Nah. Might as well just do grid again. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. Mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person? Well, there's a gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a note. A cryptic note about ley lines. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulating dead situation. What's going on around these parts? So we get the Necromancer Journal. Alright, so we found that weird ley line diagram, but I don't know how to interpret it. I need to find somebody to help me. And... gore-splattered scroll. You scrape the largest of the giblets off of the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside the red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such as like that, plus there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. I've never managed to do this spell because the way to get stardust is to encounter that meteor event and have a pickaxe. And the first time I didn't know that. And it's scripted to be the 10th event you come across, no matter what, which is why I needed to get that pickaxe. Like, I was freaking out over Snake Pit Mine. Of course, since I'm not a necromancer, I don't plan on doing the ritual anyway, but it would have been nice to have the option. But after that, it becomes like, it's an event that has like 1/10 the chance of occurring compared to every other event in the game. So it's like never gonna come by in our lives ever again. So it's just a wasted opportunity, which is very unfortunate. Let's go to the Stearns Ranch. Ooh, the professor's house. Good, we need to go there. He's the one who knows about these technological stuff. Let's get some more needles. You know, if you know where to look for needles, you know you don't really run out of needles. Full canteen bar of soap lasso. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than average outhouse contents. Well, yeah, there's a freaking hell cow in there, man. But I killed it in one hit, so that ain't dangerous at all. Suck it. Oh, I got a toilet pistol. Isn't that nasty? Yes, it is. This flower is smoking. Ow, ow, ow! Smoking chrysanthemum. +2 spell damage for my lapel. But I already have a way better lapel thing. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. I got a charred locket. The lock on this locket reminds you why they call it a locket. I'll pick the lock. And we got a picture of Mary Stearns. We examine it. Back is written Mary Stearns. How sad. As you approach the grave marker, the hair on the back of your neck stands up as a voice whispers in your ear, "Give it to me! Give it to me!" Give what to you? The air grows colder. The picture! The picture of me! I can see it! You have it! You shouldn't look at it! Nobody should look at it! I guess you must be Mary. Why don't you want anyone to look at it? The whispering gets quieter. Anger seeps in around the edges of the voice. Because they'll know. Give it to me. Know what? What happened? What I did? Give me the picture. Give it to me now. Now I'm gonna keep the picture. Let's fight, bruh. What are you gonna do? Ghost of Mary Stearns. We don't know what she did yet. I mean, I do. But we have to go look in the house to find out. 1-to-1 damage. Damn, Gary. Always with the superly helpful stuff. I'll do it again, man. I don't care. Stun her like it's nobody's business. I gotta upgrade that skill so we can actually do damage with it. How strong are you, Mary Stearns? Oh, you did a muscle attack. How about that? Wouldn't have expected it. But that's okay. Poor girl, you hope she finds some peace. You tear up her picture and scatter it on the wind. 20 XP for it. Ooh, a document. Ooh, a stock certificate. You can sell that for 197 meat. That ain't bad at all. The toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. You pull the string. The doll's eyes roll back into its head and its mouth begins to move.
Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name?
I'm Jeb.
Hi, Jeb, you're nice. Do you want to play with me?
Yes, let's play.
Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it?
Surely.
Hooray! The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job.
The doll's eyes roll back forward.
Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room?
No, what is it?
The magic word is peanut butter.
You shudder as you realize talking dolls haven't been invented yet. This dog is evil, so still some food on the shelf, pile of loose boards. There's a weird cow-shaped stain. Whisper peanut butter. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. We could take the goblet if we want to fulfill the evil, creepy toy's wishes, or we could destroy it if we want to say fuck you to the doll. Which I kind of want to do that, because it's evil and we're honorable people. Destroy the goblet! You don't know what this is, but you know what's abominable. You grab the goblet and smash it against the altar. Everywhere the blood lands, cracks appear. The altar groans as it crumbles into ruin. And you gain 50 XP for that. So I don't want to hear anybody say it wasn't worth it. Because it was. Also, we have 100 XP, so we can improve Haymaker. Oh, if we upgrade it again, it'll disable an enemy for 2 rounds? That's insane. That is, like, way OP. especially against single-target foes. But that's also 300 XP away. Yeah, so like if we come in here, we get Mary Stern's diary, and if we read it, the first page says in a little girl's handwriting, "This is the diary of Mary Stearns. The AI and dairy are crossed out and IA written above them. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier.
Found a dolly under a cactus out back and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay cause this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa said she's been gone so long and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him, cause she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11, how far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. And that's the last entry. So, you know, she blood sacrificed her siblings to keep the cows away. So I don't really feel bad about having murdered her ghost, you know? Kind of seems like, oh, there's still some beans in this pot. Kind of seems like the right thing to do. But we come back and talk to the doll. Grace's eyes glow red. She must know what you did. You'll live to regret this. Hee hee hee.
Her mouth snaps shut and her eyelids close. Well, that's only a little bit ominous. If you do the ritual or whatever, it's not really a ritual. You just like, you give her the cup and then she's like, thanks, and then she like goes out the window or something. Like goes to kill somebody. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. But, yeah. You know, not really any good options there. Although that was a good option, depending on what happens now. So from here we should... Yeah, let's go to the professor's house, because I want to start up this technology stuff. Someone's left a bundle of dynamite on the ground. You approach it cautiously, verifying that it's neither wired to a detonator nor connected to an actively sparking fuse. What an odd and dangerous thing for someone to leave lying around. Hey, 4 dynamite, what do you know? We'll be at a year's supply before we know it. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Oh, so you needed to find the beeping machine to get here, huh? Excuse me, my name's Jeb Bush. That's right.
What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Professor. Is there something I can do for you?
Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and it led me here.
Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today.
El what now?
El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living, as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind.
Were they space aliens?
Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo. Aha! As I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and hones in, you see. That'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair.
He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it.
There you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off.
You got an item. Swipe?
Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandoned El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention.
From what?
From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful.
Okay.
You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech, but searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it.
Uh-huh, I get you.
Right, you're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us.
All right, deal.
Great! First priority will be to get my Keystone Fabricator running. They lock their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively.
All right, what do we need?
The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much.
Roger that. This dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. That's the fabricator. He's waiting on some parts to finish it, of course. These books are all about concepts too advanced for you to even recognize. And books are so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. Ha-ha! Boring! Like boring a hole! This appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. The microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. 5 XP. Also, I'm going to flush this toilet. 4 XP.
It stacks. Every toilet we flush is another plus 1 XP.
Do you want to shut it down? No, I don't. I want the transponder to be active so that we run into more El Vibrato events in the wild. So, should we do the old mission? I suppose. Let's get it. You spot the crumbling remains of an old dairy ranch on the horizon. Okay, we'll do that next then.
Oh, big stone building, clanging towers!
It's a church.
What?
A religious place?
What?
Maybe we should just skip it. Wait out here, okay? You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff.
Pew! Pew pew! Pew! Pew pew!
That's funny.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
What's wrong, sister? You're not supposed to say that.
What's wrong, sister?
They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened?
Our holy relics! The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back!
Wow.
I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do?
To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name?
I'm Sister Mary.
My name's Jeb. Now, what's this about saints?
Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them.
Wait, do they call you Memento She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve.
No, they do not.
Okay, sorry. So what happened? I don't know if that's from something but whatever.
The saints, oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted.
And they took back their relics?
Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble.
Uh-oh, how much time is there?
Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still.
All right, I'll get them back for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too.
I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out?
Oh dear, the cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this. But go ahead and do what you must, I suppose.
Oh, you go out the door and like all I did was pass in front of the door. I didn't tilt into it at all. So you BSing me with that. Good luck down there indeed. This coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. It's empty though. Curious. It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. You sure there's a lot of them and they're really mad? Oh, I'm gonna kick them. And they all have 40 HP, which is insane. That's way too much HP. Do they do mysticality? I feel like they do. So we're gonna beef up. And then from there, I can do 30 to 30, 32 to 34. That's pretty good. Maybe me and Gary can take on one each. Provided you... 7 to 10 damage, that's not bad at all. I expected you to do way worse than that. Oh yeah, it's gonna be 5 HP each. Spooky damage. But the more than we kill, the less many times that happens anyway, so... I'm 100% sure we can outlast them this way. Oh yeah. As if I couldn't handle 5 floating skulls. What kind of weakling do you think I am? Alright. What do we got? How much XP? 75 XP for that. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. Got 84 unspent. My gumption and glamour need to start going up, but... I also need... Tough customer, not yet. Dickerin. I do want to do Dickerin, but not yet, I suppose. It's gonna be 300 for that. Let's do... Oh, we can do both of these. Alright, that's good. I want to look at those in a second, but first... Not yet. Let's pick it apart with a pickaxe. Ooh, creepy whispering stone. Yes. That's what I needed. If we listen to it, and we listen more closely, I got a perk. Appalachian Skull Whispering. We understand the skull's accent. And now, I'm fluent in a very specific dialect of the whispers of the dead, which means I can come back here and listen to one of these things that is going to be whispering at me. The skull is twitching. Let's stop it by fighting. Please, I just killed 5 of you. You think one is going to slow me down now, huh? You're absolutely insane. 15 XP? The skull's sitting at a weird angle. We can look under it to get a souvenir spoon. Goes in my offhand. +3 Moxie. Not good. Ooh, it's whispering. The skull whispers some dark mountain secrets to you, which we can't print here because your switch would catch fire. Hey, 20 XP for that, though, right? Thank you, perk. I'm just tired of seeing the base as 1. I want to feel like I'm, you know, kind of patting myself out here. It's an empty alcove. There's a little serial number written below it. Oh, hey, this is where that skull you found goes. Hey, 10 XP. Ooh, I whisper some ancient words of appeasement to the bones and they settle down. 30 XP for free, man! This was so worth it! Even though this is the only place where that perk comes in handy. Which is kind of lame, but it's the way it goes. Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Okay, Saint Beefus. Let's do it. Geez, they really knew how to build heavy stone sarcophaguses back in the day. I got plenty of muscle. You grunt and strain and force the heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Let's wake him up and fight. Oh yes, he is quite big. But he doesn't have that much more HP than the skulls did. Yeah, you like a bony groin punch? How about that, huh? How would you like yet another bony groin punch, huh? Oh, oh, oh! Get stunned, sir! Right in the gonads you no longer have. Oh, crap. That does 1 damage for some reason. He is like, what? His 17 muscle means I don't do any damage to him? Because that's insane. You know what? I'm going to need a spawned goblin just in case. Okay, you just +3 muscled yourself, and that's unacceptable. But our gun is good enough to take you out. Okay, that might have actually could have been disastrous if I wasn't able to stun him. Ooh, but that thigh is a terrific melee weapon. Yes. Just what I want. And then his finger is the relic that we have to bring back. The remains of some kind of dark ritual. This stuff looks like it was abandoned weeks ago. Here lies Santa Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just bones. Well, how about that? The saint appears to be resting in pieces. Let's reassemble it. Okay, you're pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly. Nope, at the very last minute, the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. Oh yes, this is a lot. 30 to 32 damage. We can't one-shot anybody. Maybe after I beef myself up. Now he deals 30 to 35, 34 to 36. Oh, this guy can almost die in one hit. I'm gonna beef up next turn and kill that one. And then we'll let Gary finish off this one. Oh no, that skull needs to die now. Anybody that raises stats, absolutely unacceptable. You can only do this once per fight? Crap. Kill it. 15, can you do it? 4 to 7, you can't do it? Oh no. The pelvic bone does nothing. Because there's nothing there anymore. Because he's dead. You get it? Or she? I don't know. Was it a dude or a chick? I forgot. Alright, Gary. The ribcage heals. I don't remember which one does the mysticality. Oh, it's that one. Okay, so we're gonna have to kill that one. Given how little the ribcage heals for, I don't think it's important to kill it. I just think it's important to kill the damage dealers. Which we're doing a fine job of so far. So now this bone's gotta go. So much HP they have, or just so little damage we do. Gary, if I don't find a bag of shrooms of you soon, you are going to be completely irrelevant to my situation. But, you know, at least he isn't such garbage that we're having a hard time, at least. 60 XP. Got a skull and her ring. +2 mysticality, +2 speed. Not good enough. $179 XP. Ooh, what can we level up? We could level up Beef Up again. Could level up Battle Stomp again. Or Bull Stomp, whatever. Tough Customer? More melee damage? I don't know why, but I just feel like I should do it. And then I regret it every time I do it. I am a Pope? Seriously? Oh, I forgot to read this plaque. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeatify him. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He just keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Let's insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Oh, he's all by himself. You know what that means. He's going down. We are strong. We are victorious. Oh, we got a fake Pope hat. +2 armor, +2 moxie. Nah. Our muscle is better. No, it's not. Fine. I look like an asshole now. But we'll do it. All the relics be ours? Let us return them to where they go. And then call it a day. Pew pew, pew pew. Thank you for trying to recover our relics. Please be careful. I saw an empty coffin just inside the catacomb door. Oh, don't worry about that. We're just storing that for an escape artist. An escape artist? Yes, he was taking his act on the road, but needed to lighten his luggage, so he gave us a generous donation in exchange for storing it for him. Huh, okay. Oh yeah, I gotta put them in. And there. You've recovered all of the relics! Oh, praise be, thank you! I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but you might find these pants handy? One of our old priests left them behind. Kneeling pants, wow. +3 muscle. I'll equip them. I don't think my other pants were better than that. They were not. Good. Fantastic. Say thank you. You're damn right. 89 XP, what should it go? What should it go? We can do one of these. Another +1 to maximum AP. I'm gonna say yes to that. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe and whatnot, and I'll see you guys next time.